Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. I'm Brian Moritz. Today I'm going to be walking you around a used 2021 Thor Four Winds 28Z. So kind of a cool floor plan. While we're panned out back there, let's look up on top. You'll see a 13,500 BTU air conditioning. That dome up on the front is going to be the Winegard Wi-Fi setup. And then if you can see it up there, there's also one 100-watt solar panel, all from the factory. So this is a pretty entry-level unit. Again, it is a used 2021, but it's got some really cool amenities to it for the price point. First things first, we've got a big, about 18-foot awning here with the LED light strip underneath. Now that is a power extend, power retract. We'll walk around the outside first, and then we'll go inside. Starting in the front, we've got the 32-inch exterior TV with a Bluetooth soundbar underneath, so we can use it for AM radio, FM radio. You can also hook it up to your phone and play music that way, or you can use it on the TV. Down in these two compartments below, we've got our 9.6 gallon propane tank. That's going to be used to run our furnace, our hot water heater, and our stove. Just back of that, a really nice big storage compartment. Coming backwards just a little bit, we've got two 110 volt outlets. Now these can be used either by running the generator or being plugged into shore power, just depending on what you have available. Moving back, another big storage compartment here. That's going to be where the power cord is stored. Now this unit is really cool. This is the biggest exterior storage I've ever seen on a Class C RV on a Ford chassis. So this is a huge pass-through storage. I'm gonna open up this other side so you can see all the way through it. With an easy 2.5 feet of door height on all sides. So we can access it from anywhere that we are in relation to the coach. Now, also something very interesting is Thor actually puts a spare tire in with this unit. Something you do not see very often on Class C RVs. So if you have a blowout, you're covered. But they made this big storage. The way they did it is just by giving you a north-south bed instead of the east-west. Really cool design that they did. Now on this back here, we do have LED taillights, LED backup lights, and marker lights. Up top, we do have a full color backup camera. Coming back over to this side, you can see the other side of that big pass-through storage. And this unit is just 29.9 feet overall length, so it is below 30 feet. So for those of you wanting to go to the national parks and things like that, this is a nice, small, maneuverable unit. Forward of that storage, we've got our 3 water connections. So first is going to be the gravity fill for the 40-gallon freshwater tank. So you just pop this cap off, shove your hose down in there, let it fill up until it starts overflowing. Below that, we've got the city water connection. This is going to be if you're sitting in a campground and have water available, you just connect it right there, and then it'll use the pressure from the park to power all your faucets. And then your standing flush valve, that's just going to be a gray tank or a black tank flush valve. It essentially operates a sprinkler system inside your black tank just to clean everything out. Down below, we've got the fuel fill. That is a 55-gallon gasoline tank. So this is a gas engine on this coach. Right here, we've got the connection for our 30-amp power cord. Just a quick twist lock. And then down below that, we've got a cable in. So if the RV park you have or you're at has cable available, you just plug it in right there, and then you have cable inside of the RV. Exterior hot and cold shower. Right here, we've got the cover for our 6-gallon gas electric hot water heater. And then down below, the dump for our gray and black tanks. And then all the way in the front, we've got the Awning quiet gas 4,000-watt generator. And that will power everything in this coach. So if you're out boondocking, you know, want to use the microwave or just charge your batteries up, go ahead and start the generator. It'll do it for you. So When we open up this cab, not a whole lot to see in these Ford cabs, but right here we've got our power mirror adjustments. So just left, right, and then we can adjust the mirrors as well as mirror heat. Like I said, this is a used 2021. It's got 6,618 miles on it. Right here, we've got a switch for a battery boost. So if your chassis batteries die, we can use the house batteries to start the engine. And then on the steering wheel, we've got all of our cruise control settings. And if you just want to pan over towards the middle there, over on the dash, we've got 2 USB ports. That screen in the middle is going to give us our radio as well as our backup camera. And coming on the outside, another set of cameras that this particular unit has is going to be right here in the mirrors. So once you turn on your left blinker, this camera would pop up, eliminate all the blind spots on the side of this coach. Now that's something you see on more high-end units. Usually entry-level Class C's don't have it, but this Thor Four Winds does. Down here we've got the Ford V10, which is going to put out 310 horsepower, 425 foot-pounds of torque. Now with this chassis, you do get a 7,500 pound towing capacity on the back. There is a 2-inch receiver that I just missed, but 7,500 pounds of towing capacity on the back. There's also a 7-pin connection, so you're set up for your trailer lights. You do have to add a trailer brake controller if you want trailer brakes, but that is completely up to you. So that's pretty much going to wrap up the exterior of this motorhome. So let's go inside. Now, as we walk inside, I wanted to show it with the slides closed first. So what I think is really, really cool about this Thor Four Winds 28Z is that it is completely functional with it fully closed. So it's just got the one single slide. Now I'm standing in the front here. I can still get to the dinette, the couch. The kitchen is very accessible. And my cameraman is slowly but surely backing his way into the bedroom. Now if I wanted to get through, open up the bathroom, open up my refrigerator. Basically no obstruction whatsoever here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this slide out. Now on this panel that I'm looking at right here, we've got the start and stop for our generator as well as the hour meter for that. So we've got 135.9 hours on that 4,000 watt generator. Here at Transwest, we will go through and service the generator prior to the new owner taking it. We can check all of our tank levels. So propane, we're at 1/3, battery level, 2/3, fresh water, black water, gray water. All you have to do is look for the little LED indicator. Water pump on and on, water heater on and off. Now that water heater can run off of either propane or electricity depending on what you have available, and this is where you pick. And then down below, we've got the thermostat just to set the temperature in here. Moving forward on the door side, we've got 2 huge cabinets up front as well as one smaller one above the door. Great place to keep, dog leashes, things that you need to grab right as you're walking out the door. Down below, we've got the Jackknife Sofa. So it just pulls out, folds down. Plenty of room for some kids to sleep on. Now, underneath that sofa, we do have 2 seat belts. So that is a legal place for people to ride while you're driving. Moving forward, we've got a 54 by 96 overhead bunk. So that is absolutely huge. Plenty of room for adults to sleep up there. And what I really like about this Four Winds is the height here is really tall, so you're not going to feel claustrophobic sitting in this or sleeping in this overhead bunk. Now, when you want to go into travel mode, you can just flip this up and over, and then it's really easy to get down into the cab without having to go all the way around. On the off-door side, we've got the booth dinette. This will drop down and make a bed, so just push down on it until it goes flush, and then these cushions will fill in to make the full bed. Right above that and directly across from the TV, great TV placement, or directly across from the couch, we've got the 43-inch Xera TV. Now it is just directly across from the couch, so it is good viewing position. You don't have to turn your head one way or the other. Moving back, right above the countertop, nice big cabinet, great pots and pans storage. Those shelves are adjustable up and down as needed. The Greystone Microwave. Note that this one is not a convection oven, because down below we've got the 3-burner gas cooktop, little splash guard there, with an actual oven in it. Something that we're seeing less and less of every day is ovens inside of RVs. And then down below, or below the oven, we get a matching drawer. I like that they made it match the oven rather than the rest of the cabinetry. Trash can storage below the sink. And then a bank of drawers towards the edge of the counter here. Moving back, we've got the Dinette gas or electric refrigerator. So gives you the option to run it off of propane or off electricity, just depending on what you have available. If you're boondocking, you'll be running it off of the propane. And then we'll skip the bathroom for now and come back to it. Coming into the master bedroom, we've got a 66 by 74 queen bed with walk around space on both sides of it. A nightstand over here on the off door side. Dual hanging wardrobes. Those are nice and deep. You'll see in some of them they make really short wardrobes, so you can't actually hang shirts in them. Up top, 2 really big cabinets for extra wardrobe storage. And then one more hanging. And down below your hanging, you've got 2 more drawers just for additional wardrobe. Now, there is actually a TV inside of this bedroom as well. And below, we have a direct connection to our 40-gallon fresh water tank. This is really helpful for winterizing, being able to access everything very easily. Coming back forward into the bathroom area. So first things first, really big medicine cabinet. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. Down below, a good sized countertop, as well as another storage cabinet. And then on the opposite side, really big shower, plenty of room in here to get clean. Just for reference, I'm about 6 feet tall, about 220 pounds. So we do remove, right now you see the shower head's not on there. We remove them when we winterize these units just to avoid damage. So that's why it's not there. And I think that's pretty much going to wrap up the walkthrough of this 2021 Thor Four Winds 28Z. As of 12/22, this unit is available. If you have any questions about this unit, please feel free to give me a call at 303-482-6375. Again, my name is Brian Moritz with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.